Hey YouTube, this is David with the Georgia Photographer, and what I want to go over today is something in the comments I read the other day from YouTube user Lazy Dog, and he's talking about the focus system in the Nikons and how it's an overlooked function that no one really explains. If you go into the menus, as I have here, you'll see that you go for the master menu to the focus system, to the autofocus system, you have autofocus continuous and autofocus single, and that's so that you can compose, and then it just single servo focus finds focus, and then it fires the frame. And then continuous, you hold down the button on the back and it's continuously refocusing whatever is in the focus parameter point that you've chosen, whichever way you set it up. I set mine up for single focus point. That way I know what I'm looking at to be in focus is in focus. Sometimes I'll run autofocus, but a lot of times it's too subject rich and the camera doesn't know what I'm wanting to be focused on. So I run single point. And it depends on which way you set that parameter as to whether or not the shutter will release. Just simply put, if you set AFS, which is single servo focus, to focus, and then you focus on the point, recompose the image to fire the frame, it won't release the shutter, because now it knows what's in that focus point because of the distance metering in the lenses, that it's not in focus anymore, and it won't release the shutter. So you have to put your focus point on your subject in the composition if you want to leave that setting set to focus. So what I do, and what Lazy Dog does too, is the exact same setup. I've got mine set exactly like he does. In AFS, I have it set to focus. In AFC, for continuous, I have it set to release. Continuity fail. Well, I ran out of time at the other place, so here I am back in the old shop. It's raining outside a little bit, but I got to finish up what I started. If you set depending on how you set each of those focus modes, depends on whether or not the shutter will release, because, wow, there's fireworks still going off, and it's what, the 6th? If you set your focus mode to focus instead of release, then whatever's in the focus point has to stay in focus or it won't release the shutter. And that's something that not a lot of people understand, and no one seems to bother to explain. If you have any trouble with it, just drop a comment down below or hit me up on my email address. It's in the description, and we'll get you squared away to where you can understand it. But I'm hoping that I explained it pretty good in this video. So I appreciate your guys' time, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all take care. See y'all later. Bye-bye.